Whenever you see Natasha Bertrand, folks, I'm serious. I don't like Natasha Bertrand, but I promise you this isn't personal. I've never met her. It can't be personal. This is a woman who has a history, and I mean a pretty profoundly awful history, of reporting scoops from the intel community that turn out to be complete bullshit. Natasha Bertrand is one of the original PP hoaxers. Evan Perez, Zachary Cohen just totally disregard. Guy's just a clown. When I see anything with a byline by Natasha Bertrand, it should say to me, well, it says to me, it should say to you, this is the intelligence community telling something to a reporter, air quotes, Natasha Bertrand, who will not question any of it. In other words, the intel community wants you to believe something that's most likely not true. Now, read what this missing binder apparently was. CNN reports last week that a binder containing highly classified information related to Russian election interference went missing at the end of Donald Trump's presidency, raising alarms amongst intelligence officials that some of the most closely guarded national security secrets from the U.S. and its allies could be exposed. Sources told CNN, i.e. PP hoaxer Natasha Bertrand. Folks, oh my God, we're at 101,000, dude. It's like 38 minutes. How the hell did that just happen? How do we have 101? Is that a joke? We have 101,000 people. We're not even 40 minutes into the show. You guys are the best audience ever. Now, this is so crazy. You guys are awesome. This binder, folks, this is a huge story. This binder has been the subject of massive speculation. A lot of people I know, and let's just say friends, have told me that large portions of the binder are largely just some regurgitated kind of stuff you could have found in press releases. But some people I know have hinted, without getting into the exact specifics of it, that this binder may be damning information of, it is about Russian election interference. Oh my gosh, what do you mean, with Trump? No, I mean that helped the FBI get Trump. It's not the Russian election interference CNN wants you to believe. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the biggest dipsy-do flipperoo you are ever going to see in your life.
I say, yo, flip you. Flip you for real.
Flip you. Yeah, flip you for real. Thank you, Benicio. Clearly, you were ahead of this like I was. Okay, Dan, what's happening here? I can almost guarantee you that a portion of that binder is fake Russian intelligence. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? Is fake Russian intelligence the FBI fell for that made them reopen the Hillary Clinton investigation to get Hillary clean before the election, to get the attorney general to let the case go, that led to the Comey presser, that eventually backfired when the FBI reopening the Hillary investigation likely cost Hillary significant votes. And the FBI does not want you to see this. And someone on the Trump team may have it. But why report it now? Why not report it if the Trump team, but Trump's been out of office. Joe, last time I checked, it's almost 3 years, right?
Yeah, about that.
About that, Jay. Roughly? Yeah. Roughly, like almost exactly. Why report this now? That the Trump team may know something. The poll. Oh, wait, Joe's telling me something in my ear. He's keeping real quiet. Oh, the polls changed. And Trump may win. So Trump may have the Rosetta Stone? He may have the document that basically blows up the entire intel community and what they did, both to Hillary and him? And they're afraid Trump could get back into office? So they're pulling a dipsy-do flipperoo. This thing is missing. We don't know what happened to it. Because maybe Trump has it. E, were you listening to that? Because I need your hardcore analysis. Does that make sense? Thank you. Folks, this is the big, I wanted to cover this story first. except the World Economic Forum thing was such a kick in the balls. I had to come out of the show with that because I can't believe they're just telling you how they're going to screw you over in the future. This is the biggest story in a long time. Follow me. There is fake Russian intelligence out there. Just read Holman Jenkins' work in the Wall Street Journal. It was fake. The FBI fell for it. Why? Because people at the top were stupid. And that's it. And they hated Trump. The information involved a hijacking of the election that would have screwed Hillary Clinton over. They had to clear Hillary Clinton. They had to get the AG, Loretta Lynch at the time, to not do anything against Hillary. Jim Comey, afraid of this intelligence, he thinks it's real, does this press conference and says, it's all no big deal. Nobody's going to fall for it. He does the press conference. Why? Not to hurt Hillary, to clear Hillary. Because he says at the end, here it is. In other words, I'm putting it all out there so it's not a story in the future and Hillary can't be blackmailed. No serious prosecutor would prosecute. I'm going to recommend to the attorney general nothing happens. The attorney general goes, oh, I agree. And they move on, never realizing the intel was fake. It was all fake, and Trump has it. Now they're claiming it's missing to get ahead of the story. Because what are they going to say later? Trump, who declassified this information. So if he I'm sorry, the story gets complicated, folks. I know you're smart, and I don't want to talk down to anyone. Trump is being prosecuted right now for having classified information at Mar-a-Lago. Oh, but Trump declassified the binder before he left. He did. So how is he being prosecuted for classified information? Exactly. He has it. He's got the Rosetta Stone. And they're afraid he's going to get back into office and use it. It's the dipsy-do flipperoo. They tried to make this document disappear, and they couldn't. So now they're going to say Trump stole it, even though he declassified it. And folks, don't think, Guy, go back to that article for a second. I want to show you the byline. It is important. These people on the byline are noted hacks. Not all of them, but I don't know very well the other ones. Natasha Bertrand is a tool of the intel community. Look at this next article by CNN. I want you to look at the date. Jim Sciutto, Pamela Brown, Eric Bradner, tools of the intel community. The date in this article is what? April of 2017. This is right after Trump is inaugurated. Here is the intel community leaking again to CNN. British intelligence passed Trump associates' communications with Russians onto U.S. counterparts. I thought that didn't happen. I thought they told us, didn't they tell us Trump was never spied on? How come CNN wrote about it in April 2017? Folks, that's a real headline. Just go put it in your favorite lefty search engine. That story happened. Why would the intel community leak to Sciutto, Brown, and Bradner that the Brits were spying on Trump and communicating with the Americans about it? The answer is because the intel community at the time wanted you to believe Trump was a Russian hack and thought if they roped the Brits into it, it would make it look more serious. Never thinking Trump would fight back and say, hey, this article means you guys spied on me. The article's still there. How do I know? I put it in a search engine this weekend and it comes right up. They have leaked to CNN before to try and get out ahead of stuff. Holy shit. I didn't even look. How the hell did we do that? I just thought we had a big technical meltdown. He scared me. He was like, if he says I got to stop you here, it means like this. Because even when the show breaks down, we just keep going. Folks, this is really, I'm serious. We got 114,000 people watching here. We need less than 500 people to break 3 million followers too today. Basically just, like 0.5% of the chat today. Folks, this is just crazy. I'm really, man, I don't want to interrupt the show, but Guy, that was appropriate. You can get me all choked up, man. I can't even. I'm sorry, man. I'm just like, you guys got me. Like, I can't believe it. You guys have done so much for me in the show. I can't believe on a Monday before Christmas there's 115,000 people watching. Just thank you. Move on, but thank you so much. It's such a great honor. I'm so glad you guys are all part of it. Thank you so much. So, all right, I want to play this video for you too. In case you think any of this is by mistake, now do you see why? Trump has the Rosetta Stone, folks. He has the MacGuffin. You ever see Pulp Fiction? I mean, every movie has a MacGuffin. They're always chasing something. Yeah. You know Pulp Fiction, Joe? They open the case and the gold thing shines. Trump has the MacGuffin. He has the missing intel CNN's trying to get out in front of right now. They have the intel. Now do you see why Jack Smith, the special tyrant prosecuting Trump, is so eager to convict this guy before the election? They're afraid he's going to get into office and show all of America exactly what its government did to steal this election.
Dare I dream? Dare I dream? Who really believes anything's going to come of it anyway? These people have infiltrated everything, every aspect of everything in this government. To think something's going to happen would be a little bit foolish, maybe. But when you hear it from a guy like Dan Bongino, who is actually, who's in the know about things like this, he knows people. He hadn't been out that long, so, hey, man, all we can do is pray. I hate it when people say that. Like, that's the last resort. Anyway, good stuff right there, baby. Rob the Patriot. I'm out.